every loss built my name. They tried to break me, but my soul wouldn't bend. Struggle forged a warrior, this fight will never end. Raised by the echoes of broken street lights, turned every failure into fuel for these nights. Dust on my boots, but my vision stayed clean. Carved out a future from a shattered old dream. Hate in the air, but I breathed in the truth. Hope on my shoulders since the days of my youth. Walls tried to close in, I painted them wide, with colors of struggle they couldn't divide. Fear tried to chain me, but I cracked every link. Drowned in the doubt but refused to sink. Found my reflection in the cracks of the stone. A king from the rubble, I claim my own throne. Every bruise was a prophecy etched in my skin. A map of survival that leads me within. When the silence was heavy, I roared through the void. Made an anthem of pain they could never destroy. Now the fire in my chest lights the path for the lost. Proof that redemption outweighs the cost. Born in a storm where the thunder learned my name. Every raindrop carried memories of pain. Streets were my classroom, concrete my chalk. Lessons in survival etched deep in my walk. Hunger sang lullabies, nights cold as steel. Dreams felt distant like they weren't even real. Shadows whispered secrets, tempted me to fold. But fire in my chest kept my spirit pure gold. Bruised knuckles on the door frames of tomorrow. Turned every scar into scripture I could borrow. Mama prayed through the static on the line while I bartered broken hope for nickels and dimes. Sirens sang hymns, blue lights painted my skin. But I learned even in loss the fight must begin. The block spoke in riddles, taught me to decode. Pain was the compass that pointed down my road. I stitched my wounds with promises and grit. Bore the weight of my sins but refused to quit. Dawn felt foreign, but I chased it anyway. Built a kingdom out of ashes where I'd stay. Every setback was a brick for my throne. Every tear a seed for the strength I've grown. I bled through the verses, inked in my scars. A constellation of hurt mapped out in bars. Chains tried to claim me, but I broke their song. Found freedom in the places they swore I was wrong. My struggle ain't a wound, it's the steel in my spine. Proof that the darkest nights still birth sunshine. I am the echo of the ones who didn't make it, carrying their voices every time I face it. So when the world doubts, I answer with flame. My struggle made me remember the name. Through the fire, through the rain, I still rise through the pain. Every scar is a story, every loss built my name. They tried to break me, but my soul wouldn't bend. Struggle forged a warrior, this fight will never end. Raised by the echoes of broken streetlights, turned every failure into fuel for these nights. Dust on my boots, but my vision stayed clean. Carved out a future from a shattered old dream. Haggard Da 7ru7h.